questions.
Yeah.
If you have any concerns, clarifications, yes, please.
You mentioned earlier about the ARC compiler. So does this means that the programs or apps on Android can be compiled and can be used in
That's a different thing, okay? So ARC compiler means that you can write a code in Harmony OS IDE with any language you are familiar with, okay? But if you already developed an app working on Android, if you want to make that app running on Harmony OS, that's a different story, okay? So a lot of people is asking us whether Harmony OS is compatible with Android apps. No, it's not, okay? Harmony OS is a new OS, and but we are developing tools for developers to adapt their Android apps into Harmony OS apps, okay, so that they don't have to rewrite their apps again. But the existing Android app is not able to run Harmony OS right away, okay. I think the same goes to Google. We know Google is making a new OS called Future, okay. Same, Android apps does not work on Future, okay.
Okay, I hope that answers your question, sir. Now, do you have any more questions? Raise your hand so I can go to you, so you can speak to the microphone. Oh.
Hi, good afternoon. I just want to ask, since Harmony OS is going to be available on other devices, does that mean that Harmony OS will also be available to other device manufacturers?
What's the last sentence? Sorry, I didn't get it.
My question is that is it going to be available to other manufacturers, to other device manufacturers?
Yeah, okay, that's a good question. So, yes, all these devices are Huawei-made devices, okay? But we're working on developing some SDKs for Harmony OS, and when that SDK is available, so we can provide that SDK to other device vendors, and so they can have the same kind of capability as Harmony OS in their device. We are already experimenting it with. I think if you look at a video of the HTC keynote, there's a showcase where we work with DJI drones, right? Okay, so that means we have experimental SDK working with DJI. They're using that experimental SDK to virtualize the cameras on the drones to be the cameras for the video phone calls. Okay, so this is work in progress. It's one of our plans. Okay, this is definitely what we're working with. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, questions?
Just an additional question. For future Huawei devices, will you be recommending or will you be integrating Harmony OS as its official operating system?
What is the other option you said?
Oh, yeah, I'm asking you for future the new devices for Huawei.
Yeah.
Will you be actually recommending or will it be
Okay.
an OS that will be part of the kit?
Okay. So your question is for future Huawei devices, this Harmony OS will be default as, or is only recommended? Okay. It depends on which device you're talking about. If it's smartphone and tablets, this is definitely not default. Okay. So smartphone and tablets, as I said, by default is Android, as long as we can still continue to use them. And for other devices, smart watches and smart TVs, by default they will be Harmony OS. Okay. Same goes to the head units software. Okay. And so speakers and headsets, depending on the time frame. Today they're not ready for Harmony OS yet, but in the future, when Harmony OS is ready for these devices, we'll be using this Harmony by default. Okay. So it depends on what kind of devices we're talking about, depends on the time frame what we're talking about. Okay.
Will your customers be given the choice of choosing Android or Harmony OS eventually?
Sorry.
Will the customers who are buying Huawei devices be given the choice of using Android
Okay.
or
Yeah, so for one device, okay, for one model device, we will not have, I think usually we will not have two OS for this one device. So it's either this or that, okay? So which means if you're buying a Huawei smartphone, probably it's an Android device, okay? If you're buying Huawei smartwatches, 1 year later, it will be by default Huawei OS. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, if you have any more questions, please raise your hand.
Do you have to adjust anything in your hardware design, considering that your pipeline of products are all, I think, Huawei products? Do you adjust anything in the hardware side
Yes,
to
we do.
adopt the Harmony OS? And as a follow-up, will other device manufacturers have to adjust anything on their hardware, or is it already compatible?
First of all, you don't need to adjust your hardware to be able to run Harmony OS. Okay, that's the first. Second is that for Huawei, for our own hardware, we did make some adjustments only to optimize the performance that as we could. For example, this one, okay, deterministic latency engine. It works if you don't modify the hardware, but it works better if you do. Okay, well, why is that? Because performance has a lot to do with hardware, right? Okay, so if you could, if this hardware is from Huawei, we could optimize our hardware so that our CPU chipset can allocate resources based on priority. Our memory can allocate resources based on memory. And these things require collaboration between software and hardware. Okay? So which means that fundamentally you don't need a specific requirement from hardware, but for Huawei, if we actually did something to make it work better. Okay, so, okay, any other question?
Thank you so much. Now, at this point, we shall now proceed to the EMUI discussion. So if you have any more questions about Harmony OS, please send it to us so we can address your concerns formally.